Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College, preparing you for life. The college that teaches you business skills, life skills, I call it along with academics. I am Deepak here, and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of it because I work as worship. So today is 21st June, and all over the world we celebrate yoga of so many beautiful contributions that this country has given to the world. I think yoga has been the most phenomenal contribution because everything basically starts with health and fitness. You live healthy life. A lot of people say health is wealth, but they have misunderstood it. Health is wealth. Then every yoga teacher should be very rich. Every fitness instructor should be very rich. Every gym instructor should be very rich. But it is not like that. What it means is when you live a healthy life, you live a very long life. You live a life with high productivity, high efficiency. So you can produce a lot in life, and that's how you become more wealthier in life. Because one, your capabilities, your capacities, your efficiency, everything increases because your body is very healthy and fit. So you can deliver much more than anybody else can deliver, and you also live a longer life. That's how health becomes wealth. But sometimes, we live in a very immature world. You'll understand when I'm going to speak what I'm going to speak right now. Health was not supposed to be the objective of yoga. It's like something like fasting, which happens in almost every religion. The objective of religion is not fasting. The or objective of fasting was not to just fast. It was you to basically prepare yourself with a stronger willpower to say no to temptation, so that you can grow higher and higher and evolve higher and higher. That is why fasting was practiced, is still practiced. But people have made that only itself as a ritual for a lifetime. They're not going beyond it. And same is happening with yoga also. The whole idea of yoga come from the word yuj. Yuj basically means to unite. Unite what? Unite you with your source. Unite you with your origin. And that is what yoga is supposed to be. So when you practice yoga, it takes you back to your source, back to your origin, and you feel one with from where you came. A state where Jivatma and Paramatma both are in a state of unison. That unison is called yoga. So to reach that state, yoga is practiced. And what we all are talking about in today's context is the physical form exercise, different postures that we practice, including the Surya Namaskars and everything. All these things are the initial basic stage where it prepares you for higher culmination, where you actually go in the state of unison. That is yoga. So all rishi munis, all sages, all these people, initial practices start with the yoga, the animal posture, the different postures, then pranayams, and then all those different aspects of yoga. Eventually, will take you to a state of samadhi, meditation, and that's supposed to be the actual objective of yoga. And set of exercises that can lead you to a state of unison with the higher. You're higher, and you feel liberated in those moments. So anything that unites you with your source, your origin, it's called yoga. Anything. For example, you playing. Somebody asked Zakir Hussain, you are Islamic guy. You play tabla for so many Hindu bhajans. So what's your religion? And Zakir Hussain said, what Hindu, what Muslim? My religion is tabla. When I play tabla, I forget everything. I am exactly, absolutely in complete unison with my God, with my higher, and I forget who I am. I forget who all are there or not there. I become oblivious to everything. Tabla is my religion. By playing tabla, I go in state of unison with my Allah. Then tabla is yoga for him. That's yoga. So on this beautiful occasion of Yoga Day, let's not forget and let's become aware that yoga is not only a set of exercises. That is the basic and the first step in evolving of a human being to the state of liberation. It can take you to. Don't limit it to only physical form. Yes, it's a even that itself is so profound. To have practice of yoga for 1 hour, 1.5 hours every day can make you feel so complete. But that's only one aspect. That's what I realized. When I teach, I forget my body. I have a health issue. I forget who are there, who are not there. It's raining, not raining, what climate, hot, cold. When I teach, I go in state of unison. For me, this is my yoga. I've seen people when they work with such amazing intensity, they forget their body. They forget what is happening, and they just keep on performing. And the kind of result they produce in that state of oneness is brilliant. For them, that work itself is yoga. I've seen so many sports people, they have a beautiful term called zone. When they go in zone, the way they play, whether they are footballers or cricketers or rugby players or any kind of sports, the way they get into that zone when the body is intensely involved in that play, the way they forget everything and they play in that zone, they can't commit a mistake. They cannot commit a mistake. And there's a power of unison. And for them, then that sport, that game, that play becomes yoga. Whatever you do, in that, when you do with intensity, such intensity that after some time you and that process becomes one. When the processor and the process becomes one in the intensity of you, that state is called yoga. In that state, everything goes right because you are in the state of unison with your own existential reality, your own existence with your higher, and that energy, that power can't make mistake. And that's the power of yoga. So you can, I know people can do yoga without intensity, and it doesn't give you any, nothing happens to them. And I have seen people, you can do jogging, you can do aerobics, you can do swimming, but do with such intensity that when you swim, you and the water becomes one. Then that will give you amazing health and fitness. Then that is yoga for you. You are doing aerobics, you are doing dance, you are doing whatever. You dance with such intensity. Forget what music is there, forget what song is being playing, forget the lyrics, forget everything. And the way you get dissolved in that dancing process, when the dancer and the dancing becomes one, that state is called yoga. Anything that you do, when two becomes one, that's called yoga. In today's concept, today's perspective, in context, when body and my practices becomes one, and my body and mind becomes together one, body plus mind is equal to yoga. A body plus mind, that plus is done by intensity. When body is intensely involved in yoga, it unites with the mind, body mind. Then you are in a state of yoga. So next time when you're practicing any form of exercise, any form of work, ask yourself, are you intensely involved to the point you forget everything, that you are in the state of yoga? And that's what yoga is supposed to be, to unite. With that belief, let's start this beautiful day, and happy yoga day to all of us. Here we go. Guys, go set and go.